What's going on, guys? It's your boy Shadow back at it again with another DCUO video. So it has come to my attention that there might be some people that are unaware of the benefits of a league, what goes on in a league, how to run a league, how to create a league, and maybe all the work that goes into, starting it. Run across a couple of channels, or one in particular. Apparently, I guess they're about league management, but have no idea what necessarily goes into a league, what benefits a league gives you, what buffs a league give you. I noticed they replied to someone's comment, and they had no idea. And I don't even think their league had a league hall, if I remember correctly reading their comments. So first of all, you are a new player, you want to make a league. You might be an old player, you want to make a league. Basically, you're going to go over to your tabs over here. You're going to go to your league management tab. I'm already in a league, but if you're not in a league and you are a member, it will give you the option to create a league. So you'll type in that league name, hopefully it's not taken, and then boom, congratulations. You are now the leader of your league. Your next step would be to recruit players. You might have to bribe them and entice them, give them incentive to join your league. You might have to run with lower players just to get prestige. Prestige is going to be essentially the currency to buy things such as league hall, league proficiencies, and other amenities in the league hall, such as banks, if I'm not mistaken, statues, etc. So, once you have enough prestige, I believe it's like 250,000 prestige, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to come over to the House of Legends, and you can speak to John Stewart in the House of Legends.
What speaks to you?
I currently don't have permission, but my league already has a league hall. But once you come to him, he will give you an option to pick the location of your league hall. Once you pick your location, then you can go to the teleporter over there and check out your new empty league hall. But first off, in order to get prestige, you will need to run content. Anything on the on-duty menu grants you prestige. I believe it's 100 for solo missions. So if you do a solo mission, you get 100 prestige per solo mission. As well as duos, I think it's 200 prestige you get per alert. And then I believe it's 300, if I'm not mistaken, per completed raid. So you have to complete those missions to get said prestige. Another way to get prestige is by tributing. You can tribute gear, other ingots and different things. Some of the Christmas motes you can tribute, that gives you prestige, and you can donate base items. Donating base items will contribute to the decorations that your base will be able to place in your league hall. So we could donate that. I gave 7. Donate this. Tribute, 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 tribute. So instead of salvaging those pieces of gear, you can contribute them to your base and help build your base. Your league hall, rather. Sorry. So you're going to go and basically you're going to have your base selected. You're going to select your base and warp to it. Keep in mind this is a active league, so we have base items already placed. But yours is going to be bare. You're not going to have anything in it if you're just starting out. So this is currently the, if I'm not mistaken, the underwater themed base. So basically that just kind of affects what you see out the window. You have underwater, and you have space between the crater and different things. The first thing you will notice is the giant statues. If I'm not mistaken, they were 25,000 prestige. So once you buy them, you can select whatever way you want to rank it. This one is set up as active combatant. As well as this one, expressive. If you are curious how to change base permissions as far as who can come into your base, if you want to change what your statue looks like. So these are the statues. If you're on it, you don't like it, it's an old book, you want to change it to like something current, you just come over here, you select it. Because I am not a member, I am not the owner of this particular league, and I don't have a high prestige in this league. I just basically have my appearance, but you would have different things here if you were the owner of the league. The more league statues again. These are 25,000 still, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to those numbers, but basically, if you are the league leader or if you have permission to spend prestige, you can click on it and it'll tell you the price of it. Oh, I also forgot to say it as well. Each area of the league hall, so this particular area, this basically functions as your decorator mode. So you can come in here and decorate this particular section as well. Every area has a decorator panel. If I'm not mistaken, this one's somewhere over here. Can't remember. Maybe they covered it, but it was somewhere over here. I can't remember exactly. Oh, here it is. There's this one. So more statues. I believe, like I said, there's still 25,000. We'll take the right over here. You'll have these. These are donation boxes, essentially the same thing that was outside next to Jon Stewart, for tributing and donating base decorations. You are going to have your league bank. The league bank costs prestige as well, so you will not start off with all of these slots. You know, you hit add slot, it'll tell you the price. I honestly can't remember, but once you start your league, it will show that. So you'll have to unlock, you'll start with bank 1 unlocked, then you'll have to buy bank 2 and unlock it. I believe you'll start with 7, then it'll go to 14, and so on and so on, and you'll have to keep on buying the banks and adding those bank slots to it. This is, again, where you would decorate. You decorate said area here and through the hallway. And then down here, which most people would probably spend their time, is at the sparring targets. So you have your 8, your 3, which for some reason I thought this was 5 at one point, and then your singles. Test out your loadouts from single target to semi, mid-range, etc. Now swinging over to the left, this is kind of a very important place for the league leader and or those higher up in the leagues. We're getting there, I'll show you. But you have your basic mail. Still more mailbots. And this is the bread and butter of the league hall. So You are going to have your R&D stations, and the life of the league hall is going to be your proficiencies. Your proficiencies cost 25,000 prestige, but they can buff you from damage output, healing output, health, power, and supercharge, and so on and so forth. They last for 30 days, so you have 30 days to gain enough prestige to hopefully keep that particular proficiency up and maybe get some more. So that is a big reason why you would like a good amount of members in your league, so you can keep the prestige high. You can buy the league hall, you can buy the proficiencies. Now, going further into the league hall, there isn't much going on here. You know, you have your basic statues still, and then you have this room, which doesn't have anything. This particular league is very helpful. This is on my villain character. So basically, as a league owner and or someone that's high up in the league, this is basically how you communicate with your league members. Once you log in, you'll see the message of the day, and it will explain any events, you know, whatever basically your league has going on. So basically, this league is reminding us, save nth metal and source marks for double art. So if that comes, you know, it's a good reminder saying, hey, oh yeah, I need to save for that. They have a Discord, and then requirements for this particular league is willing to help, learn, and be active with the league. This league also runs together, so they have a tier 5 through 6 bounties. They do that on Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. They're reminding you of the event, which is a St. Patrick's Day event that went from the March 14th to March 27th, and they are also letting you know about the weekly bonus event, which is the nth metal drops. And then you can see over to your right that there is the proficiencies. It didn't show all the proficiencies because there's a lot more than what shows up on the page, but it could show you, you know, the first few, as well as under league management, it tells you the league name. To the right of that, it tells you how many members are in the league. It shows you how many active members are in the league. And right under that, it shows you how much prestige the league currently has. Going back down, it also shows you under the message of the day, it shows you your prestige contribution for the current cycle, shows you your lifetime prestige for the league. So it shows you how much prestige that you have contributed to the league overall. And it shows you how long you've been in the league. So I've been a member of this league for 67 days. So pretty much, I believe that's kind of it. Oh, I did forget to say that there are prestige tokens. If you complete like older raids or different things, there's a token and you collect it. I believe you have like 14 days to collect it, and it adds 100 prestige to your league that you're currently in. Forgive me, I'm a little sick, so I might sound a little weird. But that's basically it. That is the league management. If you are watching this, take notes. Those are what the buffs that some people refer to. If they ask you, hey, can I join your league? Do you happen to have any league buffs? Now you know how to get it. I know you were also mentioning that people tend to leave your league. Yes, people leave leagues all the time. But if you don't have league buffs, people might leave. They might not see any benefit of joining your league. If your league doesn't run events such as St. Patrick's Day event, or if they are unaware of what's going on and you don't necessarily tell them, if you don't run with the leagues, you know, my other league has a list of days when they run feats. As far as elite feats, you know, Thursdays we run elite raids, and then the weekends, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we run feats. and then we start from different tiers on up or on down. So if they want to run said feats and or said raids to get said feats, they know to be on at that time. So it's basically just about communication. Obviously, in your voice tabs, you can tab over to your league. I'm not in it currently because I'm speaking, so I do have one member. I don't want him to hear me, talking to myself essentially. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or message me in game. I plan on I might do it right now after stopping this video, but updating the list of my characters. I've added a couple of characters since the last time I made a list, just so you guys can see the progress of my characters. I'll do that as well. But I hope this was helpful to you guys. If it was, drop a like, comment. I will be doing some giveaways. This is my 4th year on YouTube. I appreciate every view I get. And because I do appreciate you guys, I will be giving you guys some awesome stuff. I have some, what am I saying? Gift cards to give away. I have some styles to give away from not this most recent booster bundle, but from the previous one. So stay tuned for those videos. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching. Alright, sorry guys, I completely forgot that I can actually just jump onto another tune and show you some of what the league owner / manager can do in terms of some of these terminals and different things. So this is my league. I am the owner of this particular league, and I can show you exactly what some of these things actually look like. So if you have all permissions and basically are the owner of the league and or second in command, you can enter decorator mode, relocate base, rename base, pick up base items. Like anyone else, you can save your appearance, and then you can set base permissions such as who can enter your base, and just type their name in. If I'm not mistaken, I do have some bank slots that are not purchased yet. And I can show you the prices might be. Yeah, so I do have all 4 banks currently unlocked, but I do not have them maxed out. So add slot, that is 35,000 prestige to add more to that particular one. 35,000. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're all 35,000. So you get to that next tier, then there might be 45,000. But that's the price on that. Let me think. I showed you this already. You saw the prices, but yeah, this is basically it. We'll just, for the heck of it, we'll just buy a damage out. We train that trait. And I have it for 30 days. Excuse me. As well as another thing I forgot to show you guys. If you are the league leader and or higher up in the league, you can edit the message of the day and different things. So you can do actions, you can edit message of the day, you can leave the league like anybody else, or you can actually disband the league. If you go over here, you can, to a particular character, you can promote them, demote them, or remove them from the league. You can see all of, anybody can actually see this, what goes on in the league, who took what from the bank, who donated things to the bank, as well as prestige contributions such as the donating base items. You can also name the different ranks. I got leader, co-leader, trusted member, favorable member, friendly member, cooperative member, neutral member, member, recruit, and probationary. As well as set permissions, who can do what as far as what rank. So my co-leader can do essentially everything I can do. Trusted leader can do everything minus remove members. Like I said, you can edit these, you can click on it, change it around. If you don't want particular people accessing a bank, You can make, like Bank 4, for instance, you can take all that out, and only you can access it if you are the leader. So I think that's about it. I'm going to add this to that video, so it'll probably pop up on the end. So you might not even see it, but if you do follow through and watch all pretty much 20 minutes of it, I do appreciate it. Thank you guys.